Hey, hey, hey! Welcome back to rmpodcastfl. This is your favorite podcaster, Romina. Hope everybody's having a great and a fabulous day so far. And I have a super exciting news for you guys. I know this episode is gonna launch about a week from the time I recorded, but last week we actually, so that would be mid-September, we actually got a notification that we did get approved on iHeartRadio as well, which right now, guys, you can find us on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, YouTube, Podbean, Google Play, and as well as on the iHeartRadio podcast, which is awesome. Well, today's episode is one of those bonus episodes. Remember, guys, every Tuesday we have brand new episodes launching, and on Thursdays we do have bonus episodes. I know we missed 1 week already, but I have a lot of great material coming up for you guys, and I've just been super duper packed myself. And without losing any time, let's dive right into today's bonus episode. Now, I know this is a topic that might not be welcomed by everyone, but it is a topic that we do need to touch. This podcast focuses on overcoming life and career obstacles, on improving ourselves, and reaching the next milestone. This episode is going to be about imagining the best speech that you would like to be given at your own funeral. Let me explain myself. We are visitors on this world. We are born, and one day we will leave a stamp on this world, and unfortunately we're gonna die. As scary, as uncomfortable death topic is, I want to focus on the funeral speech part. I imagine feeling peaceful and having a celebration about your life. Think and ask yourself, who do you want to be there? What do you want your family and friends to say about you? What qualities of yourself would you like them to talk about? Make a list. Create the best speech everyone can give for you at your funeral. After you have done so, I want you to take a look at that list and look at the speech and ask yourself, are you all those things? If not, why? What would you like to be said at that speech? Would you like to be remembered as the kind and the nice person that helped everybody? Would you like to be reminded as the patient person, or as the person that gets mad and gets frustrated right away? Would you like to be reminded as the person that apologizes when they're on the wrong, and as the person that is willing to accept an apology as well? Analyze yourself and think of the stamp that you are creating in this life. Are you kind? Are you genuine? Are you a good friend? Are you a good mother, a father, a daughter, or a son? Look at that speech, guys. And I know this topic is not a topic that a lot of people feel comfortable talking about, as what I told my own mother about this, she freaked out at first. But we are just passing life without realizing what we'll leave behind. If one day, whenever the day comes around and people think of you, like if my day comes and people think of Romina, I would like them to remember Romina as the nice, kind person, as the genuine person that went out of her way to help her friends, as the person that gave second chances, as the person that would be there and answer your phone if you needed to talk to her, and as the person that motivated and pushed other people to do better, to get their life to a better level, to improve themselves. But am I doing all those things? Am I building my legacy for all those things? Not 100%, but I'm trying. So I want you guys to think of it in that perspective. I understand. This podcast is about business. This podcast is about life. This podcast is about overcoming obstacles. But this is a life obstacle. What would be the best speech that somebody can give at your funeral? Think about it. I already have my best speech. I'm just not 100% of what I want to be. I'm not 100% of that speech. So I need to work towards something. And that's your speech. Nobody else is making you write that. That's what you would like to be remembered as. So now you need to find out what you need to work on to be all those things on that speech. So I know this topic is a little bit different, guys, but I think it's very important to bring this topic again. I hope you guys not misunderstanding me at some point. I know there's a lot of people probably going to be frustrated, but it is okay because we cannot agree, but sometimes we can agree to disagree. So I will leave you guys with this episode and get to thinking. This topic made me think a lot, and it did a lot of analyzing in myself to get to this episode. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and don't forget, Tuesdays we have interviews, Thursdays the bonus episodes, or the topic that we don't want to touch episode. And as always, you can find us on iTunes, Spotify, Stitchers Radio, YouTube, Podbean, Google Play, iHeartRadio, and www.rmpodcastfl.com. That's 7 different platforms, you guys, so you choose your favorite. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Bye now.